A colossal body, nearly 100 times larger than the Comet 3I Atlas, has recently entered our solar system. Its immense scale surpasses every interstellar object we have ever detected, sparking deep questions across the scientific community. Is this merely a relic of some forgotten cosmic event, or part of an emerging pattern of arrivals from the depths of space? More importantly, could more of these colossal travelers be approaching? The universe often finds ways to humble us, reminding us how little we truly know about our place in it. September 2025 delivered one such reminder, a moment that shattered long-held astronomical assumptions. A gigantic object surged into our solar system, exhibiting properties so bizarre that astronomers were compelled to redefine existing classifications. This newcomer, officially named C/25ER2 Swan, didn't just bend the rules governing comet behavior, it obliterated them. What makes Swan especially remarkable is both its timing and its nature. Over the past 8 years, the solar system has hosted a series of unexplainable interstellar visitors, each more confounding than the last. Collectively, these objects have compelled scientists to reconsider the boundaries of natural formation. Swan represents the peak of this phenomenon, an entity so complex that it raises the unsettling possibility of artificial origin, something researchers had long dismissed as implausible. The story unfolded when instruments that were never designed for such detections first registered anomalies. The SOHO spacecraft, stationed at a stable point between Earth and the Sun to monitor solar activity, carries an instrument known as Swan that measures solar wind patterns. Normally tasked with tracking hydrogen atoms interacting with sunlight, Swan's readings have for decades provided consistent and predictable data. But on September 11, 2025, that stability shattered. A sudden brightness surge occurred, an intensity thousands of times greater than typical values, as though a faint candle had instantaneously transformed into a blinding beacon. Swan's structure defies every known principle of natural formation. Traditional comets behave predictably, their icy surfaces releasing gas and dust as solar radiation causes them to sublimate, forming chaotic tails governed by physics we thoroughly understand. Swan, however, operates by an entirely distinct mechanism. Its plasma envelope spans 2.5 degrees of the sky and appears to be actively regulated rather than passively formed. This controlled electromagnetic field seems capable of deflecting solar radiation and charged particles, demanding energy on a scale comparable to collisions between black holes. The implications are staggering. Swan extends across a region of the sky wider than 5 full moons side by side, and unlike natural comets, its luminous halo remains perfectly uniform and stable, something astrophysics deems impossible. Spectral analysis of Swan adds further mystery. The light it reflects reveals a composition dominated by refined nickel and cobalt, metals rarely found in such purity in natural celestial bodies. Ordinary comets and asteroids contain varied mixtures of ice, silicate, and metal residues from their formation environments. Swan, by contrast, appears engineered from highly processed materials. Even more curiously, as it nears the Sun, its movement displays precision unseen in natural bodies. Observations record subtle, deliberate adjustments in trajectory, microcorrections that maintain a flawless path, as if a guided vehicle were maneuvering through space rather than drifting by gravitational chance. Swan's arrival also fits within a growing pattern. It's the latest and most advanced in a sequence of unidentified objects that have baffled scientists since the appearance of 1I/Oumuamua in 2017, which itself forced the reclassification of interstellar bodies. Oumuamua's peculiar shape, unexplained acceleration, and lack of a cometary tail led to years of controversy about its origins. That mystery deepened with 3I Atlas, which behaved even less naturally, almost as if designed to test human understanding. Now, with C/25ER2 Swan, this escalating sequence has reached a new and deeply unsettling level, suggesting that what we are witnessing may be more than coincidence, perhaps part of a larger cosmic narrative unfolding before us. Its solid nickel makeup, the notable lack of iron, and what appears to be a nuclear energy source have set it apart from every natural space object ever documented. Even more startling, 3 Atlas displayed targeted propulsion, issuing bursts of gas that look more like the exhaust from advanced spacecraft than the random outgassing found in nature. Swan, meanwhile, is not just a step up, it is a massive leap forward in what appears to be technical ability. where the object known as Oumuamua mystified scientists with its subtle peculiarity, and 3 Atlas was strange, but still barely within the boundary of possible natural phenomena. Swan forces a reconsideration of what technology could exist in the universe. Its plasma field alone encompasses engineering on a scale our finest research facilities can only dream of imitating, and then only at tiny experimental scales. Examining this sequence of objects side by side uncovers something deeply unsettling. Oumuamua's dimensions were comparable to a football field, tipping the scales at around 30,000 tons. 3 Atlas measured about a mile long and had a mass upwards of 100 million tons. Swan measures close to 10 miles across, with a potential mass exceeding 10 billion tons. Every arriving object has not only gotten larger, but has shown signs of greater technological sophistication. It's reminiscent of moving from a miniature drone to a reconnaissance plane, and then finally to a dreadnought, each iteration ramping up the stakes. The timing of these arrivals hints at more than sheer chance. There's a rhythm to it that seems almost intentional. Oumuamua whipped through our solar system rapidly, observable for only a short window. 3 Atlas move more gradually, affording researchers months of tracking and study. Swan is taking an even longer journey through our neighborhood, remaining visible for the longest span yet, and maximizing the time available to observe or potentially interact with the inner solar system. When considering the physics of Swan's engineering, the numbers quickly stretch credibility. Its enveloping plasma field is estimated to function at power levels surpassing 10,000 gigawatts, matching the entire power-generating capabilities of the United States. To create and stabilize such an energy field requires not just extraordinary power, but advanced control mechanisms managing electromagnetic forces over colossal distances. Swan is outproducing the combined output of every American nuclear plant, coal generator, solar panel, and wind turbine, all the while moving through open space and controlling forces beyond the limits of any current human structure. The energy contained within Swan's field could sustain all of human civilization for years, yet this energy is precisely managed, contained, and distributed across a structure that dwarfs Earth in size. What is truly mind-boggling are the temperature differentials within Swan's structure. The core reportedly runs hotter than most stars, exceeding 100 million degrees, while the outermost regions stay below 1,000 degrees, theoretically approachable by a specially designed probe. Achieving such a dramatic contrast would demand material science and insulation techniques that, for us, reside firmly in the domain of science fiction. Any attempt to match these conditions with known materials would see them vaporized instantly. Whatever substances comprise Swan are of a sophistication that renders them almost otherworldly by our current scientific understanding. Despite all of this, Swan maintains these extraordinary internal and external conditions while zipping through space at thousands of miles an hour. The computational systems implied by its precision are staggering. It makes split-second navigational adjustments in response to gravitational shifts from planets millions of miles away, as well as minute variations in solar wind and electromagnetic fluctuations. Swan is an object that not only stretches but shatters our concepts of what is technologically possible. Processing all this data and performing those real-time navigational changes would demand computational capacity far beyond anything humanity has ever constructed. Convergence of trajectories and timing analysis becomes crucial when considering these anomalies together. The concurrent arrival of several extraordinary objects raises questions that reach past their individual properties. Swan and 3I Atlas, although originating from opposite regions of the galaxy, are set to reach their closest solar approach within mere days of one another in October 2025. This coincidence is so statistically impossible that it challenges the concept of random occurrence. The mathematics behind this alignment defy probability. These two objects began their journeys from entirely different galactic coordinates, yet they will arrive near the Sun in perfect temporal harmony. The odds against this happening naturally are astronomically low, so low that one would run out of space trying to write out all the zeros. It is akin to two strangers from opposite hemispheres independently deciding to meet at the same cafe at precisely the same moment without prior contact. What intensifies the mystery is how deliberate their orbital trajectories appear to be. Swan will pass the Sun at 0.5 astronomical units, half the distance between Earth and our star, while 3I Atlas will come no closer than 1.35 astronomical units. These are not arbitrary values. Each represents an ideal position for gathering different categories of solar data and energy. Swan's path allows it to sample highly charged particles and solar plasma directly from the sun's outer layers, whereas 3i Atlas maintains a safer observational distance suited for sustained monitoring and data acquisition. The exact precision of these orbits implies an advanced understanding of solar mechanics and an ability to compute long-range planetary dynamics decades ahead of time. Both objects have modified their routes to factor in gravitational pulls from Jupiter, Saturn, and other planetary masses, arriving at calculated periods that align perfectly with favorable planetary configurations. Such foresight indicates possession of immense computational capacity and detailed celestial mapping. Even more unsettling is what occurs during their perihelion encounters. For several critical days in October 2025, both Swan and 3i Atlas will sit directly behind the Sun relative to Earth, rendering them invisible to every telescope and sensor on the planet. During this window of total observational blackout, humanity will have no idea what transpires as they make their closest passes. It's a perfectly timed blind zone, one that seems almost purposefully engineered. From an archaeological standpoint, Swan's orbital cycle, spanning 286 years, places its prior visit in the mid-1700s. That period coincided with the peak of the Enlightenment, an era of explosive scientific progress but limited astronomical documentation. This timing invites speculation about whether previous appearances of Swan influenced human innovation, perhaps intentionally. Around 1740, transformative breakthroughs reshaped civilization. Electrical research by Benjamin Franklin, advances in mechanical engineering, and the birth of precision metallurgy all occurred in quick succession. Many of these technological leaps appeared abrupt without the transitional development that normally precedes such revolutions. While historians credit expanding communication networks and the rise of formal education, the coincidence between these milestones and Swan's orbital return suggests other possibilities, particularly if similar objects have made repeated visits throughout history. If Swan, or its counterparts, have revisited Earth for millennia, they may have played roles in catalyzing sudden advances in human ability. Evidence of precise engineering from ancient structures like the Egyptian pyramids and other pre-modern sites across the world hints at knowledge that surpass the capabilities of their eras. The construction precision and astronomical alignments of these sites suggest a level of expertise that exceeds recorded human development. Some researchers propose a 22,000-year oscillation tied to Swan's broader orbital variations, corresponding with key civilizational shifts, such as the end of the Ice Age, the birth of agriculture, and the formation of early cities. Though coincidence remains possible, the recurring timing raises the question of whether these celestial visitors could have actively influenced humanity's evolution. Swan's electromagnetic behavior compounds its mystery and simultaneously exposes weaknesses in current observation technology. Despite its immense size and energy output, it went unnoticed until September 2025 because it approached from the sun's direction, the most challenging sector for telescopic detection. Whether by accident or strategy, this solar masking acted as perfect camouflage. The object's ability to remain hidden until its arrival is chilling. Despite being larger than many metropolitan areas and emitting power rivaling national energy grids, it entered our solar system undetected. Astronomical systems designed to flag hazardous asteroids and comets completely missed it, overlooking what should have been an obvious signal. Swan emits radio pulses more intense than the universe's strongest pulsars, yet solar interference veiled these emissions until it was already near. Its magnetic field strength should have crippled satellite links and GPS accuracy, but the disturbances remained subtle enough to appear normal. Achieving this level of stealth would require technology far superior to anything humanity possesses. If Swan indeed represents extraterrestrial engineering, it implies that similar constructs could traverse near-Earth space undetected, exploiting our current observational blind spots. If this is the case, then our solar system may not be as secure as we believe. First came 3i Atlas, now Swan, each stranger and more advanced than the last. So the question remains, are we truly safe in our own cosmic backyard? Share your thoughts in the comments below.